When starting to install the GutterGekko Micro Mesh system, the first thing you want to do is put the end caps on. If you're starting from the left, no problem, or the right. In this case, I'm going to start from the right here. What I would first do, take my end cap, put a bead of sealant in here, and very simply attach this to the lip of the gutter end cap. Crimp it down with a crimping tool in 2 or 3 spots, you're all set. This one is already sealed on here, as you can see. Now to give you a better visual of this, imagine this does not connect, does not lock in, does not screw to. This simply ends where the end cap ends. Very simple. Now in this situation where you're coming to a corner in a very short distance, you would want to install the miter first. That way you can cut the gutter guard to fit the exact space that you need to span. Because this piece has been pre-cut, I already know this is just going to fit onto the lip of the gutter first. It just snaps right behind there. And again, this guard is going to create a box out of the gutter. Without something spanning between the gutter and the fascia, there is a little bit of play here, okay? So once we install this, you'll notice it adds a lot of strength to the gutter. You can see if I install it right here, I have about 15 degrees of pitch. Between 10 and 15 degrees of pitch is perfect. All right, so I've got 1 screw fastened to the lip. You want 4 screws per 5-foot section. Same for the fascia. I'm just going to attach 2 here on the sample to keep it stable. Really helpful to have a magnetic bit for your zip screws. It's just that simple. Now, keep in mind, with other products on the market, other non-micro mesh gutter guard products, what you have is simply a level tray sitting across the gutter like this with openings. Now, once a level tray with large openings is coated with debris, you will have a problem and the gutter will get clogged. Now we're ready to install the inside miter. Keep in mind, you could have installed the miter first and then the guard, or vice versa. The miter is folded, as you can see, aluminum also. What you're going to want to do before you install this miter is seal every seam on this. So caulk here, here, along here, and back here, and then also make sure you've sealed all the seams on the miter of your gutter. Now that we have that all sealed, you have a couple ridges right here. This is designed to fit right inside 5K gutter, just like that. Attaches in 4 places with the same zip screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you how much of a box and a strengthening of the gutter we've actually done. We've strengthened the gutter! Love it, okay. Again, the screen is separate from the miter base and it just pops right in. There's even cutaways for the screws. There it is. I'm going to attach 3 screws right here. These can be white or mill finish. Keep in mind, probably the only screw that you will ever see from the ground would be this screw right here. These screws right here are almost invisible from the ground. I've attached the miter screen with 3 screws right here. We're good to go. Again, completely intact system. I'll now put this piece in and we'll have a full system. Depending on the situation at the eave of your roof, you may need to put the back of this in first, or sometimes you might need to put the front in. Just depends on the overhang and that sort of thing. I put the back in first here, set it there, drop it down a little bit. You might need to take that screw out of the miter or leave it out, but that's actually exactly where I want that to be. And that is a complete 90-degree angle right here, and you can imagine how quickly this goes up when you're running 5-foot sections and miters. Okay, so you can see now we have on the far side here some leaves, some twigs, some sticks, some tree seeds, just to demonstrate that even when there's items sitting on top of here, yeah, you might get a couple drips that come over the front when they're passing through the leaves, but water can just flow very nicely through that very fine mesh. So we've got this all lit up for you so you can see. We have all of our crud on here. I just loosened up the screws and just wanted you to see what the inside of this gutter looks like. Nice tight fit. There you go. Pretty darn clean.